It felt like there was no room for three, but I kind of made some room. And, for many years, it was this duality and this contrast of styles and personalities between Federer and Nadal. And it was like a perfect Hollywood script rivalry that everybody wanted to see, and they didn't want a third guy to come into play. But I kind of made sure that there is a room for another guy, and that's why I think also I had to kind of endure a little bit more of a adversity and challenges that maybe they didn't need to face in that regard. But I'm not, I wouldn't change anything. I mean, I think that these two guys, no, I know that these two guys are the two biggest rivals I have had in my career, and they are, you know, the biggest reason why I was able to develop myself into the player that I have been for the last 20 years. It's a lot of traumatic experiences that have affected, my evolution and my growth. So it could be related. Definitely, there's part that is related to that, and my uh, kind of early maturing process as a 12-year-old, needing to become an adult that I wasn't at that time, even not even close, to take the responsibility and accountability of not just myself, but my two younger brothers, in order to make the life of my parents a little bit easier and help them out, as it was that kind of time where, we were fighting for survival. The word inat that is often used in documentary is actually, describing this and resembling this kind of emotion, because it is often used as a force of stubbornness to motivate yourself to prove everybody wrong, to prove to yourself and everyone else that you can become who you want to become, or you can achieve what you have intended to achieve. So I think, yes, that's a part of my combat. What do you call that? Combat type of spirit on the court, kind of competitive, kind of fighting spirit, a warrior spirit on the court is really coming from the young age and the circumstances that I have encountered. I personally, of course, did not want to cause all that chaos that happened for me 2022 in Australia, but in the documentary, I got the chance to share my part of the story and perspective that still pretty much 99%, 0.9% of people don't really know what actually happened and what the truth is behind my deportation from Australia. So, because it was not fitting the narrative, the political narrative, obviously, of the world at that point, and so I got the chance to share it, and I'm glad I did, because I feel like there was injustice that was done to me. I think the vulnerability is a courage, and is a sign of strength, not weakness, as unfortunately it's often perceived in the society, particularly in the industry of sport, elite sport, men's sport. When you show vulnerability, you kind of show your weakness that is then exposed. But I think it's contrary, actually. When you show the vulnerable side, you're showing, first of all, that you're a human being that goes through same kind of inner battle emotionally and mentally like everyone else.